I'd like to welcome everybody to the Gaming and Technology course. With this course, I'm hoping you guys can walk away with new skills that you can bring to either the administrative level or into your classroom. Today, what I want you to do is we're going to work on a wiki space. Some of you may have already set up a wiki before. We're going to walk through and actually set it up off of wikispaces.com. It's used in a lot of educational programs and systems. So right now what I want you to do is go to Lesson 2 on my wiki page and scroll down to the Wikispace download link. Okay, we're just going to click on that link. It's going to bring us up to wikispaces.com. We want to come over to the right side. We're going to set up an account just for us, an individual. Let's click on that. Alright, it's going to bring us up to the login page or the sign-in page. We're going to actually create a username, a password, and give it our email so that it can so that we can get confirmation emails from them once we've set up the sites. For this purpose, I'm just going to put a test name for this. Okay, I'm going to do a test password as well, and a test email. Now, you'll have to give it a real email. It will give you confirmation and updates. And if people visit your wiki site, for instance your students, they will be able to email you through there too as well. Okay, now once you're done filling all those out, go ahead and hit Join Now. Now this is going to bring you up to your Wikispace homepage. We're now ready to start creating our wiki pages on this. The first thing you're going to see is this dashboard here. I'm not going to go through the dashboard as much. This is just going to be a lot of places on here where you can actually add things to the dashboard, more or less like the iGoogle accounts. And here too you can get favorited wikis. So as soon as you log on, you can go ahead and go to your favorite wikis. Now what we're going to focus on today is going to create a new wiki. So go ahead and let's click Create a New Wiki. On this page here, it's going to ask you to create a wiki name. I'd be creative with your wiki name. You can use your name as well, that's fine. Sometimes you'll run into that wiki names already used, especially on the wikispaces.com. So for this purpose, I'm just going to make a test wiki name. And now wiki permissions. There's 3 types here. We're going to use the public permission. That means that anybody can view or edit this wiki. If you were in a classroom setting, you'd want to use the protected, which means that only the wiki members can edit it. Nobody outside of the classroom can edit that wiki. The wiki type, use the drop down. I'm going to go to K-12 education. I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to hit create here. Okay, every time that you create a new wiki page, you are going to have these tips come up, or the help pages. You can keep having this come up, that's fine. I'm going to walk you through some things, just basic setup for the wiki pages. You can turn off this so it doesn't come up every time you create a new page. Right now I'm just going to click the X in the top right hand corner. Okay, so right now all we're interested here is editing this page. I'm going to come over here and explain some of these tools in a second. Let's go up to the Edit button in the right hand corner here. Click on that. It's going to allow you to edit this wiki now. If you highlight the wiki, I'm just going to delete all these. This is actually going to be the page where I'm going to want you guys to post your activities when you're complete with them. Now it's very similar to a Word document at this point. You can type all over the page. At your toolbar up here, you've got your text tools, your bullet tools, and now we've got our widget tools in the middle. For your lesson 1, you guys were asked to create a 10 slide PowerPoint. Today what I want you guys to do is I want you to post that PowerPoint onto your wiki page. So we're going to post a file here. So let's go ahead and let's click on File. Okay, it's going to ask us what kind of file we want to insert. We want to upload that file that you created, the PowerPoint. So I'm going to go ahead and click on Upload Files. And you may have to navigate to where you save that PowerPoint. If you were saving on an external USB, you'll have to come up to this drop down box and navigate to your USB drive. Right now I'm just going to go to where I created mine. I'm going to click on that PowerPoint that I want to insert, and I'm going to go ahead and click Open. It may take you a couple seconds just to upload that PowerPoint. When it's done, it's going to give you a PowerPoint symbol in the left-hand corner here. And if this is the one you really want to upload, you just simply roll over it and just click to go ahead and paste that into the wiki page. Now, it's going to give you a couple more options here for your widget that you just inserted into the page. You can position the widget wherever you want on the page by changing the Align tool. You can also change the size of that. If you wanted the widget to be larger and more noticeable on the page, you can up the size of that widget. If you want to edit the widget and change it to a different kind of widget, you can go ahead and do that. Or you can simply just remove the widget if you didn't want it there in the first place. So I'm going to click in the white space just to accept that it's there. And before I hit save, I typically will come over to preview. And this allows you to preview the wiki page before you save it. If there's anything I want to correct here, I can go ahead and go to continue editing. Or if I like it, I can just hit save. And for right now, I like where it's at, so I'm going to hit save. Okay, so now we've got that document that you created in lesson 1 uploaded to your wiki page. The only thing that's missing now is that I need to be invited to this page so I can check to see if your activities are done. So to do that, we're going to come over here to these tools I was talking about earlier. At the bottom, your navigation tools. If you've got multiple pages that you've created, multiple wiki pages, you can add those to your navigation tool through the edit navigation. Any recent changes that have been made to the page, for instance, maybe your students got on yesterday and you haven't checked it yet, you can look at the recent changes and see what is recently updated on the wiki. And then of course you can create a new page whenever you feel like creating a new page. We're going to go to the Manage Wiki. Let's go ahead and click on Manage Wiki. On here, I want you to invite me to this wiki so that I can see what activities have been done. We're just going to simply come on down to where it says Invite People towards the middle of the page. Click on Invite People. It's going to ask you if you want to send an invite to somebody. Let's go ahead and let's send that invite to me. My email address is taylor.baldwin, and that's at bcsemail.org. Okay, and you can send a customized message to me as well when you send the invite. If you'd like to send an invite to somebody else too, other than just me, you can add more names to this invite. You can list up to 100 email addresses. If you've got students or maybe you have family members or coworkers that you'd want to send this to just kind of check out and see the wiki page and get them interested into it, I don't mind if you send them the wiki page that you're working on for this summer class. For right now, just make sure that my name's listed on there so I get an invite for your wiki page. I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to come to the bottom. I'm going to hit send. Okay, and it will tell you how many that it sent. It sent one invitation out. From here, to get back to your original page that you created, there's a couple of ways. You can come down to Content and select your page, or the easier way is coming up to My Wikis at the top. Just stay rolled over it. It'll give you a drop down, and here's that first page we created. I'm just going to roll over it and click it. Now I'm back to my home page. Now on this page, this is where I'm going to want all the activities and anything extra that you wanted to post. And I'm going to get into some different features on the wiki in the later lessons.